You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, guys, we're going to be talking about ESPN here in this video. It's been over 3 years since the Wuhan virus thing actually hit the scene. And a lot of people were actually forced to actually work from home. And then the jabs actually started coming out. And when the jab came out, I guess companies thought that they can actually weaponize this thing and force people to put this into their body against their own free will. They actually were threatening people to lose their jobs if they did not take this jab. And I know there was a lot of people out there that did not like that. I mean, there was a bunch of companies out there in the private sector that required their employees to take the jab. And even so, in the NBA, I remember they're actually required, if I'm not mistaken, to also get the booster as well. Well, ESPN forced the mandate on their employees. Now, of course, the Walt Disney Company is the parent company of ESPN. They had jab mandates as well. And we know that there was several people out there at ESPN that did not want to get the jab. Say Steele is one of them. Also, Allison Williams is another. And in the case of Say Steele, she actually got the jab against her own will. She gave in because they were actually threatening her. And she actually did sue ESPN last year. And that case is still ongoing. But Allison Williams was actually fired because she did not want to get the jab. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe that Allison Williams went over to, I don't remember off the top of my head. I believe it was probably, was it Daily Wire? I don't remember exactly. But anyway, well, ESPN is getting sued. Here we go, guys. ESPN employees suing network and Disney due to vaccine mandate. Two former ESPN employees, reporter Allison Williams and producer Beth Faber, have filed a lawsuit in federal court against both the network and the Walt Disney Company. The suit is based on their contention, that the company's COVID vaccine mandate violated their right to religious freedom. The lawsuit was filed on Wednesday and seeks unspecified monetary damages and a jury trial, according to Front Office Sports. Both were fired in late 2021 for refusing to comply with ESPN's mandate despite years of employment. Their lawyer, Christopher Dunn, explained that they objected to the mandate due to, quote, sincerely held religious beliefs. Now, all these companies out there, they were actually putting in exemptions for religious beliefs. However, I don't think that a whole bunch of companies were actually honoring that. I don't think so. If I'm not mistaken, I believe that Kyrie Irving in the NBA, he filed for a religious exemption and it was denied. And you guys saw what happened to Kyrie Irving. It got to a point to where Kyrie Irving was actually able to go to a Nets game, but he couldn't play because he didn't get the jab. And there was one instance where he actually went back into the locker room with the team, and I believe the team got fined or something like that. Yeah, it was completely ridiculous here. Anyway, it goes on, quote, forcing the plaintiffs to choose between continuation of their employment and a violation of their religious beliefs in order to retain their livelihoods imposes a substantial burden on plaintiffs' ability to conduct themselves in accordance with their sincerely held religious beliefs, the complaint read. This isn't the first lawsuit ESPN's face over their COVID stance. Say Steele sued the company in 2022 due to alleged retaliation for her criticism of ESPN and Disney's mandates. She also brought up the name of Barack Obama. That's what probably caused the retaliation, to tell you the truth. But anyway, despite ESPN's attempts to dismiss that suit, it remains ongoing. Beyond Williams, Beth Faber had been an employee for more than 30 years. Their lawyer told Front Office Sports that, quote, there was no serious attempt to accommodate them despite their years of service. Of course not. Both asked for exemptions, but Williams in particular requested on multiple different grounds. At the same time, she was, quote, undergoing in vitro fertilization and concerned about the potential unknown effects the vaccination would have on the fetus. I remember that. She also then asked for a religious exemption, neither of which was granted. The lawsuit also alleges that ESPN and Disney worked on behalf of the government when rolling out their vaccine mandate. So there you have it, guys. We will have to see if this is going to be successful. I believe that these mandates were definitely illegal, unconstitutional. I mean, the government and these companies, man, they should not be forcing you to actually put something in your body that you don't actually want to put in your body. I mean, it's kind of crazy, guys, that we're actually living in a world where mandates are still in place. Right now, guys, there's still schools out there that are mandating that little kids actually wear masks over their face in school right now in 2023. I believe there's people out there that don't want this to end. They truly don't. Now, of course, ESPN, right now, you see people on the air right now, nobody's wearing a mask anymore. I mean, this is crazy right here. I remember Allison Williams actually, she put up that video. She loved their job over there at ESPN. They didn't care. They didn't want to accommodate anybody. And now they may just have to pay the price for this, but we will have to see. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.